Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today is another collab, and it is hosted by Roy at Recipes with Roy, and this one is a meatless, it's called Meatless Mart. It is a recipe without, a recipe without meat, but it's supposed to be like a meal without meat. Well, I just got over the flu. So I come across just a side to go with, which is broccoli cheddar fritters. So it's going to be part of our dinner. Yes, they wanted meals without meat. But like I said, I just got over the flu. Getting back in the swing. I'm not 100% myself. I still have a lingering cough. Yes, I've never had the flu before, so this was all new. Mind you, I've had COVID before, but this was completely different, but I felt like it was COVID. Odd. But we're not here for that. I am feeling better. Like I said, I just have a lingering cough. But we were here today to make broccoli cheddar fritters. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what we're going to need and what I'm going to do. Alright, I am back. Okay, we're going to need 12 ounces of finely chopped broccoli florets. It didn't say frozen or fresh, so I just got the frozen, which I will have to cut them up in smaller pieces. And then we're going to need 2 large eggs. We need a cup of shredded cheddar cheese, which I got the mild cheddar. And then for the seasonings, we'll need a half a cup of flour. You'll need a garlic powder if you use garlic powder, but I do not. But we'll need paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. We are going to need 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And this next part is optional. You could either pan fry the fritters, or you could put them in the oven, which that's what I'm going to do because I don't feel like standing out here cooking all the fritters. This way it's all done at once and it'll be ready for dinner. So let me show you, let me put you back on my tripod, and I'm going to show you what I have to do first. So let me put you on the tripod. Alright, for the broccoli, we have to cut it up and get 2 cups. And then we need to put in, you need to steam it. So I have I don't have the water yet, but in my pan, I have my little steamer basket that folds up like this. So I just put it in here. And then once I have all my broccoli cut up, the 4 cups that I need, then we'll put it in this and steam it for a little bit. And then everything will be put in a bowl. So I'm going to get to cutting up this broccoli. So open this up. Because I was going to get, my one store sells really fine chopped broccoli, but I didn't get it. So I'm going to chop this up and I'll be right back. Alright, I only used 1 bag of the broccoli. So now I'm going to turn it on high. I put some water in. I'm going to let that steam. And when it's done, we'll go on to the next part. Alright, while the broccoli is steaming, I am preheating my oven to 350. And we're going to cook these in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. We want to cook on one side for 15 minutes and then turn them over and cook them for another 15 minutes. We'll see how my oven cooks them in that amount of time. If it's, I had to cook them longer, I'll cook them longer. So I'm going to let that come to get all nice and soft and steamed. And the rest is easy. It's all dump in a bowl, mix it together, and then shape our patties or fritters. So once that's done, I'll be back. All right, the broccoli is done. I'm going to let it sit there and cool off. I'm going to take the lid off to let it cool. And then we're going to, like I said, I'm going to put everything in a bowl. So let me get this lid taken off and let this cool off. And then I'm going to get it out of there into the bowl so it can cool. And we'll be right back with the next part. All right, I made a decision. I cooking up the other bag of broccoli because this is what I got out of the first one, and there's no way that's going to make 6. So I'm going to let that cook, and then when that's done, and I put it in there, I'll be back. Oops. All right, I have the broccoli in the bowl. I need to dig the cheese back out. I went it out. Well, I was in this already. So the next part is we just add everything in here. So I'm going to add the flour first. Which is a 1/2 cup. And then I'm going to add more salt and pepper, what it calls for. So it calls for 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to use a full teaspoon. And so I'm going to put a teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of pepper. Maybe we'll do a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And then we're going to do the 1/2 teaspoon of the paprika. I've never had these before. Most things I make on my channel I've never had before. And then I'm just going to do the 1/4 teaspoon of the onion powder. Maybe be a heaping. No, well, just a little bit more. Because I'd rather have enough seasoning and not enough seasoning. And then we're going to add a cup of cheddar cheese, but I don't remember where I did with my 1 cup, so we'll just use the 1/2 cup. So, see if I can do this. And after this, we'll add the 2 eggs. And 1/2. That's a cup of cheese. I'm just losing everything everywhere. And now we're going to add the 2 eggs. One egg. Two eggs. And then we're just going to mix this all together so it forms a patty. Well, until it comes together. Then we will shape them into patties, put them in the oven for each side for 15 minutes. I'll be right back. I gotta see why these dogs are barking. Alright, we got it as mixed as I can. So I'll be right back. Alright, now it's all mixed. And we are going to, which are lined my cookie sheet with parchment paper. Then you evenly space the fritters out and you bake for 30 minutes. And you turn them halfway. So this is supposed to make 6. So I don't see these fritters. Must have to manhandle them. Let's see. Yes, my hands are clean. Hopefully these turn out. So I'm going to try to get at least maybe 12 out of these. Just with my hands and mush them together and sure. Get that out of there. These don't look, I mean, I used what it said, so get these in here. I don't want them to touch, but there's 2 in the end. I might add some more. These are kinda messy, but I'm doing what the recipe calls. So I'm going to put these in the oven. So my oven's already preheated, and we're going to cook these for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to turn them. Alright, they have been cooking for 30 minutes. I flipped them already. And dig them out of the oven. And I'm going to turn you around and show you what they look like. Alright, here's what they look like. And I will let you know what I think of them and what my family thinks of them. They look good. I didn't think they were going to hold together, but as you can see, they have held together. So, yeah. And I'm glad I used the mild cheddar instead of the sharp, because I like mild better. So I will be back to let you know what we thought of them and what they taste like, and if they need more seasoning. Alright, I'm going to thank Roy at Recipe with Roy for this wonderful collab again. And I'm going to link or put it's me, Roy, and Valerie. I'm going to put Valerie and Roy in the description box below, because we need more people. You don't have to do Weight Watchers or calorie count, anything. You don't have to do any. This is for everybody. So, but I thank Roy again. And like I said, this is broccoli cheddar fritters. And I will let you know what we think of them. And I hope you enjoy. So if you could like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment, and give a big thumbs up, because that really helps my channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And to reach that 4,000 hours of watch time. So if you could just watch, share, subscribe, and enjoy watching. And I will see you here later when I come back and let you know what we thought of them. Alright, here is the fritter done. Here's the rest of them. So I will be back to let you know what my family all thinks of them. Alright, I'm back to let you know what my family thought of the cheddar or broccoli cheddar fritters. They loved them. They were delicious. I would make them again. So thank you again, Roy, for this collab. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a good week, everyone. Bye.